Well, all right. Hey. So, welcome or welcome back to Love 24 Hours here, where we view videos that could, either enlighten or brighten your day. So let's jump straight into the shout outs, shall we? So first shout out goes to Marie Frey. I shouted you out before, but I pronounced your last name wrong. So my bad. So I had to give you another shout out. Next shout out goes to Collie Ann. Love you, appreciate you, thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys. And the last shout out goes to big shout out goes to Maurice Thomas. And so I tried to include the clips that you requested because you wanted to see a little bit more on man-made medicine versus nature's medicine. So I tried to add a few clips in there for you, and so I hope it helps you. And if it kind of does, just don't be afraid to let me know, and I'll see what else I can dig up for you. So yeah, and thank you for requesting that because it had me do a little bit of research on my own. So I appreciate you for getting the gears turning in my head there on that particular topic. So yeah, y'all, I think that was all I had. I can't really remember. If I do remember, then I'll just leave it for the end of the video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into this thing, shall we?
Good morning. Get rid of the how. Get rid of the how. You do not have a say in how it's going to come in, but your desires will show up and you need to let go. It's a surprise party, bitch. Do not ruin this party. The universe is literally like, we have a surprise for you. And you're like, but I need to know when. And they're like, can you just chill? Can you chill? Guys, things come in the 11th hour. Things come in the 11th hour. Release your beautiful expectations and allow it to be. Allow yourself to be. Life is so much more fun that way. There's nowhere you have to be. All is well at all times.
When family members pass, it means that something great is about to happen in your life, and you need guidance from the other side. What's up? In a weird way, when Scott LaRock passed, he was killed in the Bronx. That's when my guidance started. When you have a parent that may go, a brother, a sister, a son, it's painful to deal with, but you have someone on the other side now that you can communicate with. I mean, what a great privilege that is to have someone on the other side that's outside of space and time. Appeal to that person, talk to them, leave his favorite food out, his favorite drink, leave it out, let him know that he exists. Wow. And you'll see the guidance. It's ancient. Africans been doing this. We never understood that, ever. That we never understood. We always knew our ancestors were on the other side. They just wasn't with us physically, and one foot in the spirit, one foot in the material.
Oh, you son of a bitch. These niggas here. So what you telling me? There was Canadian wildfires, and now New York is yellow. If you don't goddamn get your goddamn... What the hell's going on? I'm gonna tell you what's going on. They're hiding what's really going on in the sky. Like, I'm not a weather expert. I don't really know about the clouds and all of that, but that yellow smoke cloud thing is not natural. So they're saying wildfires coming from Canada. I might have got my wires crossed. Yeah, I didn't do my research on this one. But I can tell that something fishy is going on.
Trees emit some of the most powerful sources of electricity. Solar electricity directly from the cosmos into our planet. That's what trees do. They tell you trees pump out oxygen. That's a fucking lie. Trees never pumped out oxygen because we never had oxygen on the planet till they got here. Right? And start spraying. And when you look at the sky every day, you see them planes spraying, they're spraying oxygen and Margellans. Right? So Margellans is the nanotechnology that you breathe in that sticks to you, but it's robotoid. So it sticks to your cells and it allows you to be controlled almost in like a clone format and manipulated via electronical output. You know what I'm saying? From like a source. That's what Margellans do. And the oxygen is there to rush you out, and it causes you to age. So that when they come with the time spell, you believe it because you see yourself age, but you're not aging from time. You're aging from the oxygen. So your body's rusting out. You begin to get wrinkled and more wrinkled as you more and more time you spend here. You know what I'm saying? So even the time spell 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, but they can't tell you the eighth motherfucking day. And you count this every year is magic. It's light magic. See, we have dark magic. They have light magic. They have used light magic to put us under spells. So the ancient trees putting out this electrical output. If you look at your heartbeat, it's shaped just like the tree in its roots. You got your heart, and look at the veins in your heart. Now go look at a tree. It's like an upside down tree, right? So the tree, all the energy on the planet is in the roots and the trees, in the soil, in the actual land. So that's what the trees did for us. When they got the cut, that's why they had to cut the trees down, because that cut our electricity down. So now we wasn't able to access certain abilities that we was using, like the gamma radiation, the photon energy, the advanced levels of lightning, or what they would call like lightning bending, shit you'll see on anime. Like, these are abilities that you have in your genetics. But when they didn't cut your trees down, that's like a shortage. You are electricity. Remember, it's 666. Electrons, protons, neutrons. You are electricity. So everything around us was set up anciently to amplify that electricity. So what they had to do, as they began to take our planet over, was the first thing, make us defenseless. They had to cut the Wi-Fi off. So they cut the trees down, push the sun out the atmosphere, usher in the cold into the atmosphere, which was a weapon against us.
So,
right?
so where's that sun now? Where's that sun now that they pushed out the atmosphere?
Oh, so the sun that they pushed out the atmosphere is still orbiting in what they would like to call in between universes. So it's still in orbit in between universes. But as this energy rides on this planet, it's being pulled back. So they were speaking about it years back. They were trying to call it Planet X and all that little goofy shit. And then they stopped talking about it. And then they started talking about another planet called Nibiru, because Nibiru is a planet and a sun and a spaceship in one too. Yes, it is. That's the truth about Nibiru. However, that's not the main sun that was on this planet. That sun is coming back into the atmosphere as well. That's why the planet is heating up as well, because that's being pushed back into the atmosphere, that second sun. And then it's also like, because you see Nibiru is in orbit, it's been video servicing where people might show two suns, but that's not the second sun, that our ancient second sun. What people are seeing when they see the two suns, that's planet Nibiru.
Women should not ever jump from person to person to person to person to person to person to person, because literally it's a temple inside of us. It's inside of our bodies. We hold this sacred temple. This is where literally life begins. This is the portal to this dimension. We hold that as women. We need to respect our temples. It's very important. Guys, it's different. For some reason, I don't feel like it's as bad. I mean, not bad. Let's not put a negative connotation on it. It's healthier for a man to go from woman to woman to woman to woman to woman than a woman to go from man to man to man to man to man, because a woman is inside, a man is outside. It's not like your thing changes shapes when you sleep with a bunch of people. Women can change.
Put colloidal silver in the body, it electromagnetically attracts the bacteria.
Bacteria and viruses.
When the bacteria and viruses actually come in contact with that silver particle, it actually penetrates them and destroys them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Which is why I literally haven't gotten sick. And then I also read that colloidal silver, if you nebulize it, it detoxes your brain of heavy metals.
In ancient times, they were using it as a couple things. First and foremost, it was to help speed up the processing of the neuron synapses in the brain. So
right.
your synapses, they have to jump from neuron to neuron.
Right.
A very small
Electric.
gap. They found that the colloidal silver and monatomic gold, when you ingest that, it speeds up the synapsis rate.
You know what flower was highly favored by the pharaohs of ancient Egypt? It was none other than the Egyptian water lily, commonly referred to as the blue lotus flower. This extraordinary blossom possesses mild psychoactive properties and is often enjoyed as a tea or smoked alone, occasionally blended with other flowers. In this instance, I'll mention muckwort and lavender for comparison purposes. For thousands of years, the blue lotus has been employed to induce a profound state of relaxation. It is renowned for its mood-enhancing qualities and its ability to ignite feelings of passion. Moreover, some individuals report an augmented sense of awareness while others utilize it to facilitate vivid and lucid dreaming. This remarkable plant serves as an exceptional alternative for those dealing with insomnia or anxiety, as well as anyone seeking an alternative to their usual flower during a period of tolerance break.
Anything that comes from nature cannot be patented. They're not interested in that. So, we translate that into the real world of FDA approval. Surely these drug companies aren't going to spend $20 million or more testing any substance from nature because it can't be patented. That, and of course the FDA says it's illegal to use unless it's been tested for efficacy and safety. Now you see the catch-22 you're in there. Nothing from nature, regardless of how effective it might be, will ever be proven safe or effective according to the FDA. It'll never be. Because nobody's going to spend the money to go through the test. So therefore, everything from nature will always be condemned by the FDA as unproven. An unproven cancer cure.
Okay, this needs to be talked about. I feel like there are two different trains of thought when it comes to health and wellness. And I think this is why there is so much disagreement upon people on what you should do for your health, Western medicine versus natural remedies, because there's totally two different paradigms people are coming from. The first paradigm is your body is something that can be broken and you need something to fix it. So this falls into more of the Western medicine paradigm. The second paradigm is this: the body can become imbalanced, but if you do the things necessary to help rebalance the body will heal itself. Do you see that difference? The Western medical approach says your body can be broken. You get an illness, you get an infection, you get a disease, you need a medicine or a treatment to fix it. Versus the natural remedies holistic health approach is your body becomes imbalanced. So you do the things necessary to get your body back into alignment and the body will heal itself. When you take care of yourself and support your wellness, you are helping your body get back into alignment so it can heal itself. So that's why you'll hear me share, natural remedies, things that I do for my wellness or when me and my kids' bodies are out of alignment, not because I feel like our bodies are broken and we need something to fix it, but that our bodies are just out of balance and we need something to help it, so to allow the body to heal. I am 100% not against Western medicine at all. I think medicine, I think surgery, I think all of those things are necessary, but for the everyday purpose, I don't think so. I think there's also something culturally about this. When I grew up, I was never given medicine. I only went to the doctor, I think, literally one time when I was sick. When I got sick, my mom or dad would make me some chicken noodle soup, put on a movie and say, go to sleep. And I would just sleep and rest. I never remember getting medicine. I never got cough syrup. I literally never got medicine because I was just I grew up thinking that when you're sick, you rest, you eat soup, you snuggle, and you feel better in a couple days. So I think in combination of how I was raised and my own journey in healing chronic illnesses in myself brought me to this point. So what do you think? I am super curious. Do you believe the body can be broken and you need an outside substance or source to fix it? Or do you believe your body can heal itself? You just need to bring it back into alignment.
I love the fact that you don't think I use modern medicine. Simply out of a video that I talk about home birth. It's actually getting out of hand how people think that holistic moms or people who take more natural approaches first don't approve of modern medicine. I can't speak on everyone on this, but for me and my household, we're a half-half. If I need modern medicine, I need modern medicine. So let me tell you how I am saving my children and myself by home births. It's where I feel safe. It's where I feel comfortable. It's where I feel heard. I actually almost died. As a matter of fact, I was dying when I gave birth to my first at a hospital. So whether it's at home or whether it's at a hospital, what really matters is staff. If your staff sucks and they're not taking care of you, you're in danger, hospital or at home. Also, not everyone can have a home birth, in case you didn't know that. Actually, you have to go through a lot of testing and a lot of approval. And even if you're unsuccessful for a home birth, if something happens midway, you're gonna have to go to the hospital. So everyone's safe.
Medicine is found only in the herb. Man can say he makes all this stuff and it's medicine. But what he did was, he actually went into the laboratory, found out what the herb has in it, its active ingredients, went in the laboratory, made it synthetically. It's synthetic. The problem with that is you're not. You're not synthetic. You are organic. And the only way that the herb will work is that it is organic, like you are. Any living thing, it means it's organic. Here, the point here is, Americans are so sick that they need the medicinal herb all the time. Now remember, the medicinal herb was made because if we get sick, It's literally nothing more than concentrated food. All of the medicinal herbs is nothing more than concentrated food. The same thing you'd find in cabbage or lettuce or celery. It is in the medicinal herb. It is just that it is in such great amounts. It is very, it's very strong medicine. It's very strong food. Because remember,
I'm gonna say this right now. If you want to live really freaking long, don't eat for 3 days straight. Just drink water only. You don't need no herbs. You don't need no tea, nothing. Just straight up spring water. When you don't eat for 24 hours, your body starts to activate its like defense mechanisms, ketosis, homeostasis, which is the coasting, your skin. You start pushing impurities out. And the best part is if you're working out, on the day 3 of no food, you activate your growth hormone. And it's proven. I've proven this because I lived it. It's like a low dose of steroids. I'm not joking. I literally was just eating raw fruits and honey. And then I would eat every Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I'd lift every single day. On day 2 and 3, infinite energy. Infinite energy. And I was getting huge. If you go look at my Instagram. Yep, see? And you're gaining muscle, right? Exactly. It doesn't make sense because everything they've told us is a lie. How can one reverse insulin resistance? You don't need insulin. You need to start eating actual foods that don't go through your pancreas. The reason why you're yielding insulin is because when your blood sugar spikes, it's artificial. It's artificial sugar. It's heightened sugar. So you have to get away from all that normal stuff. The reason why they put people on insulin is because people don't want to make the lifestyle change. They want to eat what they're eating and just take the insulin. No offense. If you don't want insulin resistance, you need to eat things that are natural. Because when you eat things that are natural, it goes through your liver instead, is naturally absorbed. So you get energy through your liver. Raw honey is naturally absorbed through the liver. If you're insulin resistant, it's because when you eat sugar, it yields this thing called the islands of Langerhans, which is what yields insulin unnaturally. So the thing is, it goes to your pancreas, and your pancreas shoots insulin into the bloodstream, and what the insulin does is it rips your cells open unnaturally. It rips them open so it can absorb the unnatural sugar source, because your body's carbon. Your body's made up of carbon. The closest thing to carbon is sugar, raw sugar, like from fruit. That is carbon. H3O2 is the structured jelly water. That's what your body's made up of. Oh, your body's made up of 70% water. Structured jelly water is what your body's made up of, and that's what's in your water. That's why when you get water or liquids and stuff, you can see the separation. That's real. That's H3O2 at the top, the hydration, and then the rest is the natural sugar. So it's supposed to be absorbed through the liver and not the pancreas. So what's happening is you're eating things like Oreos and all this synthetic stuff, the heightened stuff. They've taken sugar and they've heightened it. So when it goes into the body by them heating it up, it's getting absorbed incorrectly.
It takes. First, we will open the Earth Chakra, located at the base of the spine. It deals with survival and is blocked by fear. What are you most afraid of? Let your fears become clear to you. Your vision is not real. You are concerned for your survival, but you must surrender those fears. Let your fears flow down the creek. You have opened your Earth Chakra. Next is the Water Chakra? Brilliant! Maybe one day you will be a guru too. This chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. Now, look at all the guilt which burdens you so. What do you blame yourself for?
I ran away. All of those people.
Accept the reality that these things happened, but do not let them cloud and poison your energy. If you are to be a positive influence on the world, you need to forgive yourself. Third is the fire chakra, located in the stomach.
My fire chakra would like to eat something other than onion banana juice.
Good one. Moving on. This chakra deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. What are you ashamed of? What are your biggest disappointments in yourself?
I'm never gonna firebend again. I can't.
You will never find balance if you deny this part of your life. You are the avatar, and therefore, you are a firebender. That chakra opened less like a flowing creek and more like a burping bison.
Tastes like onions and bananas, but strangely something else. Pickles?
The fourth chakra is located in the heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief. Lay all your grief out in front of you. You have indeed felt a great loss. But love is a form of energy, and it swirls all around us. The air nomad's love for you has not left this world. It is still inside of your heart and is reborn in the form of new love. Let the pain flow away. Very good.
My mom told me I'm not allowed to open the door, so you gotta do it. My cousin. I told you he got dreads.
Oh,
He getting his hair cut next. That kind of hurt the way you gripping my head.
Hold on, bro. You gotta
Like a
back
big
back.
brush.
Bro, you gotta back back a little bit, please.
What's this
No,
one?
don't touch me. Hold on.
My bad.
What's this stuff? What's your name?
My name's Jermaine.
Jermaine, can you bag up, brother?
Yeah, that's Jay. We call him Jay.
Yeah, I got you.
We call him Jay.
Now I gotta fix your thing. You just gotta stay still for me real quick. Hold on. All right.
Is this case bulletproof?
Hold on,
It
man.
is.
You can't be hit.
It look
Back-
hard.
Can you back?
It
Can you
just
bag up until I'm?
It looks sturdy.
It's a lot of sharp stuff in here, bro. I don't want you to.
Bro, I thought you was cutting my hair.
Hey. It smells like alcohol. You drinking?
Why you ain't talking like you usually do? You mad
I
at
ain't gonna
us?
lie.
Hey, bro, you can't be touching this stuff, man.
Hey, can I help? Can I
Y'all
help?
gotta
Can I
bag
help?
up, bro.
But can I help?
You gotta bag
Can
up.
I help?
You gotta bag
But
up.
can I help though?
Am I almost done?
Here.
You the last one, ain't you?
Yeah.
It's your turn next.
You gonna let me?
How you getting your hair cut?
Hold your head straight.
Man, you being aggressive with my
Hold your
cousin,
head.
bro. My daddy gonna have to slide.
Oh, you can. You gotta lay it down in there.
No. You can't touch this, man.
Oh,
Can't
my
do
bad.
Yo, that's the end of the video. Oh my goodness, bro. When I tell you, listen, when I found this, when I said I laughed from the bottom of my stomach, really came from, ooh, when I said my laugh came from the diaphragm. Listen, you understand, I sat and watched so many of these. Y'all gonna see a lot of these. Look, I shit you not. Y'all gonna see a lot of these. I don't know what it is. Shout out to Cottonmouth. Like, bro. Oh my goodness. Like, hold on. What's the, cause it's another title they go by besides Cottonmouth that I see. I think it was like, was it Cotton Cartoons? Something. I don't know, y'all. I'm at the, well, y'all will see it in the future, but bro, when I say I don't know what it is about puppets too, Muppets, puppets, whatever you want to call it. They tickle me too. Like, bro, I'm so silly. Like, I love that part. What? Hey, Why you not talking like you usually do? Are you mad at us? Oh gosh. Okay, y'all. Oh my goodness. Ooh, thank y'all for joining me for another one. I wish you guys a great day full of love and laughter, y'all, for real. I'm grateful for everyone. Oh, this planet is beautiful. Like, oh my goodness, this dimension, this reality, like, bruh, let's get it in. Like, seriously, like, make this world what you want to make it, honey. Like, let's, oh my goodness, have a good time. No matter what's going on, have a good time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, y'all. Look, I can't. I'm trying so hard just not to laugh. I keep replaying it back in my head. It's just, it got a little fade on the puppy, bruh. But, yeah. So, y'all, come in. Sir, I am recording.
I didn't know.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. My nephew is silly, bro. He laughing because I'm laughing. He didn't know what he laughing at. But yeah, thank you guys. I love you all because I have no reason not to. And until the next one.